What's up? Bless the fresh. Bless the fresh. EDF. What's up? Bitch, you know I'm about it. Bitch, you know I'm about it. Like I'm Master P. Bitch, you know I'm about it. Bitch, you know I'm about it. Like I'm Master P. Bitch, you know I'm about it. Bitch, you know I'm about it. Like I'm Master P. Bitch, you know I'm about it. Bitch, you know I'm about it. Like I'm Master P. I represent where them pimps and players from. Heim Clark 4-4.
So I'm back. Today I'm going to be doing a little comparison between the Jack's original Zebras versus KW's Zebras. I had another pair from PK, but I actually got rid of those and gave them to a buddy of mine. So, long story short, I was going to do a 3 replica review, but I can still do it between these two because it still shows, most importantly, the difference between original replicas versus the later replicas. So on the right here we have Jax. I'll tag his information to let you guys, for those who are not familiar with him. And then we have KW. I'm not really sure if a lot of people are aware of him, at least on my subscription channel. But he makes pretty damn good replicas. That's not taking anything away from Jax. But do remember, this pair that I'm reviewing is one of his previous pairs from Jack. So, the things that I'm pointing out is really just showing what he had at a time opposed from what's out now. And, at the same time, it's a good way to compare and contrast to see what quality's out there. So first thing first, we can go as simple as just looking at it side by side. The one thing I picked up on right away, both is a size 11. Both obviously is a zebra pattern. But if you look at Jax and then you look at KW's is a lot more narrow. The V2s are very narrow in the retail. So in that aspect, KW has the shape of the shoe a lot better than Jack's original sample, which I think his original was based off of a sample. So obviously, with the samples, the sizing is a little off, so on and so forth. But we'll go to the back. Jack's, as you can see, doesn't have the yellow seal, but again, do remember, it was before retail, so obviously everything was an assumption. There was no final look, and like I said, I still feel this is a sample based shoe opposed from KW's. It had time to perfect it. It did a lot of adjustments compared to Jack's, because like I said, Jack's sneaker was originally possibly based off of a sample. But going over to KW's, you have the yellow strip. Again, going towards the back. KW's versus Jack's. KW's is very narrow, which is exactly more like retail, which retail has more of a narrower back, opposed from where when Jack's came out is what everybody would say, like the Kim Kardashian ass is much bigger, opposed from the retail. The retail had much more of a, less curve to it than the UA. And KW is very close to retail. Not saying that Jack's latest isn't up to retail, but as of this comparison, as of this right now, KW has more of the retail look. So the one thing I did notice that Jack's shoe have, which is over here on the right, just in case you forgot, over KW's, is when you look at the Supply 350, Jack's Supply 350 is more close to retail than it is on KW. And what I mean by that, if you look at the spacing between Supply 350, look at the spacing. Jack's is more, I guess we would say, bunched in, not as much space. Of course, when you look at KW's spacing, it's a little bit wider in space. Not much, but it is noticeable when you have both shoes side by side. But going a step further, you see on KW versus Jack's, KW's pull tag is a lot more flush, and the positioning is a lot better on this moment, opposed from Jack's. It's almost like spot on. It's not as flush. It sticks out just a bit more. Going from there, you can kind of look at the pattern as well, and the coloring of Jack's. Once again, this could be based off of sample. Jack's has like a bit of like a yellowish white tint, opposed from KW's. It has more of a whitish gray tint, which is much more close to retail Zebras. From there, you can look at the pattern. This pattern on KW is much more close to retail. It fades up as it goes. Opposed, as you look at Jack's, it's not as much of a circular. And then this bottom right here, which one you look at. KW that again, we already heard retail versus sample. This is I feel much closer, if not spot on to retail, opposed to and there, you can really looking at the box tag. We've already, said I make big money, but it's light work. I smoke real gas, I don't smoke perk. I sip real lean, I don't sip green. If I ride porn, it got touch screen. If she walking with me, then the strut means she ain't from the H. She don't know my team. See, it's old money off a triple beam. I'm a real hustler, no plots and schemes. If you shoot a flick from 4K to scene, I'ma knock a diner for a pussy clean. Shoot from getting peak to a prospect. So I pulled up on her, then parked on her. I'm at Prospect, parked in the front in a purple lack, like Al Former. What's up? In this regard, my words now, when I come up, she come down. Jack shoot. Gripping that body like wood grain, keep H-Train. When I come up, she come down. Gripping that body like wood grain, keep H-Train. That's 100 strokes, big details. I know in the KW it has like a fresh set of them dominoes. I'm on the chase for this paper though. I'ma fuck with you, this dominoes. I'ma knock it down with that dope dick, morphine stroke. She comatose. She told me that she tastes good. This cherry pie and OG, OG drinking the white bottle straight from the tray like 9-3. So H-time when we fuck, it's a pretty Tim's. I'm knocking boots, that head in that back seat. Got my mind missing just like the coupe. I say, baby girl, you true. We drink that in love. So if you want to take either route, you know, you guys reach out to. She saw me chopping blades on my gloves. She see a nigga on with no plug. She always down to fuck with a player, so when she in the H's, what's up? When I come up, but overall, man, this is what you're gonna get when you get a UA Zebra. I would stress to all the kids, anybody that's interested in Zebras, keep in mind these shoes haven't been perfected. You know, so each person that claims they have the best Zebra, they're all still being updated. And being that this pattern is so hard to the UA light, and then you have, you know, so many other things that come into effect. You have to keep in mind that these shoes aren't perfected. And if you want a perfected shoe, you might as well go to retail. But do keep in mind, when you buy UA, there will be some type of flaw. It's your boy Soad checking out. Subscribe, comment, do everything below. Check it out.